Welcome to a long-awaited showdown. You don't have to be a fan of either team to appreciate the matchup of these two elite quarterbacks. Both guys hoping to use this big stage and display their supremacy. Welcome to beautiful South Florida and Hard Rock Stadium, the home of the Miami Hurricanes. As we'll see the number 18 team in the country, the Florida Gators, taking on the 13th ranked team in the land, the Miami Hurricanes. EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Burnstreet. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Gators will kick this away and start us off. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. From the shotgun, here's an inside kick. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Fired into a tight window and picked off. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway at the 26-yard line is huge. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. And this running play is stopped by an inspired defense tonight.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second down play coming up. To the air, it's Lagway. Short pass finds the tight end. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15. The Gators are going to cash in here in the red zone. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Gators. Well, they had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. First play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And they bring him down. Blocker has not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down.
Now the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive gain for the offense.
Back to throw. It's Speck. Catch made on the out route. Stopped at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down.
Well, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between the quarterback and the receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice accurate throw to one of his top targets. The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down.
from the shotgun, inside handoff. Kirk, all these players aware, if you can make your mark, if you can make a special moment, this kind of rivalry game, that's just remembered forever.
Chris, that's so true. I mean, I played in the Ohio State-Michigan rivalry, and unfortunately, Desmond Howard had his moment where he returned the punt. We're still talking about the pose. So it's a huge opportunity for these players, but I also...
He's in the clear. Showcasing the shiftiness on that play. Defense finally brings him down.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up to take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Crucial third down play after that completion. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Now, fourth down.
Yankee blue! Yankee blue!
Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The Canes will line up to punt it away. On to kick it away, helping his team with field position. Not the way he wanted to kick it. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Handoff here from the shotgun. Breaks into the clear. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's Exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
Third down play for this offense. Designed quarterback run. Tackle, but forced down.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
The Gators starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Quarterback still with the football. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You can tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Looking to pass. It's Lagway. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
To the tight end. Marked down at the 50. First down for the offense. That's the end of the first quarter. Florida 7, Miami 0.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. They make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all 4 quarters, it could get really ugly by the 4th.
Gonna run it. It's Jackson. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. The pass rush closing in. And he went out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
Well, I always want to see quarterbacks try to pick up some additional yards. They're just not worth it when you take shots like that. Quarterbacks have got to stay in the game and stay on the field. He's got to be careful out there.
This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
The Gators will come to the line here looking to convert on 4th down. 4th down, looking to throw for it. The pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. Big 4th down stop.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Here's the first play of the drive. They start at the 28. Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Here's the 2nd down play. Looking downfield. It's Beck. Running back grabs it on the screen. Just trucks him in. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Chris, it really looked to me like those linebackers in zone coverage had their eyes in the backfield looking at the quarterback. They lost the running back sneaking out on that angle route. And I thought the quarterback did a nice job of waiting, being patient, and then making a nice throw for a 1st down.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They'll run it from the gun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that 1st down loss. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we had good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss.
It's now 2nd down.
Second down after that previous play.
Convoy. Lasso. Last base.
Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a 1st down. The Hurricanes looking to run some tempo here. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Running out of time in the pocket. And he's got it. Touchdown, Miami.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And they tack on the extra point. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the 2nd quarter. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return here from inside the 15-yard line. And he's brought down after a decent return out of the 31. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Dropping back. It's Lagway. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Caught inside the red zone and still running. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Florida.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
PAT puts him in front by 7. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Joseph. They stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made a lot of space now. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air.
Man, how does the defense allow a tight end to be that wide open? No one around him. Easy throw for the quarterback for the first down.
Game moves the ball to the 43. First down coming up. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. It's an out route. The catch made. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Pass complete. It's second down now. And the wideout goes in motion. To throw. It's back. Pressure is coming. Fires it on the move. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down. Finally marked out after a big game, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. Second down play coming up for this offense. And the quarterback dropping back. Defense is coming after him. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack. And the defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments. That time it's the free safety getting home on the blitz to blow it up.
But he had a long way to go, and it's a bit of a risk because obviously the free safety is the last line of defense on these long pass plays. And he's coming after that quarterback, and he's got to make sure he gets home quickly to make the play on the QB. Otherwise, you're at risk of giving up a big play through the air. Great job there in timing that up. Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you just have too much time in your hands. You end up thinking way too much. Gets your hands a little shaky.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 42. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Quick throw over the middle. Oh, what a grab! He's brought down, but a solid game moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Scanning the field. It's Lagway. He finds his man. Ball scooped up by the defense. Here he goes. They bring him down, but a takeaway and a return. A big play by this defense.
That's a great play by the defender who forced the fumble, but let's also recognize the heads-up play from the guy who recovered it. They were in the right place, just the right time.
First down, looking to throw the ball. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. When the tackle is made, the screen pass there produces a solid gain. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Looking to pass here on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Daniels. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Looking for a man. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
Let's go. What a fantastic half we've had here. You talk about a last-minute lead change through the air, and we can only hope the second half's going to be as exciting as this has been.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. Stopped at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking for his big tight end. He makes the grab. And the offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
On the move, looking deep down the right side. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. Look out, he's in the clear. We finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield. But the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
Dropping back. It's Beck. He's running out of time here. He cannot escape. It's a sack. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half.
Timeout, Miami.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Bringing pressure. There's contact on the throw.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Catch made by the tight end. He'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Hurricanes will kick this away to start the second half. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Looking downfield, it's Lagway. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
4th down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. And he'll set up to throw. Looking to scramble. Look out, room to run here. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Off the RPO, caught to the right. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And he drops back in the gun. The pass rush closing in. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
Goes to his right side there for the completion. Defense stops him short of the marker. So now it's 4th down. The Gators will bring their punt team on the field now. Looking to flip the field here. Fielding the punt. Looking to improve field position here. Out there to start a new drive from the 21. Fights through the tackler.
Carried by the quarterback. Loses 4. 2nd down coming up.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Back to throw. It's Beck. Short connection to the tight end here. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker. Inches away. That completion sets up an important 3rd down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
3rd and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving the option for a potential run. I think that froze the defense enough for the quarterback to hit an early read, and the result is a big gain and a first down.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Crucial 3rd down play right here.
Slide 22. Clear.
Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Grab down the middle. It's Gilbert. Gets some space around the 30. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24. That'll put him over 150 yards today. Kirk, he is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
He gets loose. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
To throw, it's back. Caught over the middle, it's Daniels. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
They come up 3rd and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Quick throw misses his mark there. Incomplete.
Well, it's decision time now, Chris. 4th and short coming up, and you know they're thinking about going for this one. Likely looking at that play sheet and finding the go-to play that'll help them pick up this 1st down and keep this drive alive. They're thinking 6 points.
And the coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. And he's got it. No problem. And with that, they retake the lead.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the coverage team able to bring him down. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Oh, and they've got him. A sack on the final play of this 3rd period.
Miami, 17, Florida, 14.
A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Looking to throw. It's Lagway. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
Oh, and he's got some space here. And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. Offense retakes the field. They settle for a field goal in the last possession. They're looking for the end zone, no doubt, here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Running back has it on a screen now. He's in the clear. They bring him down, but a nice play and moves the football to 31 and a 1st down.
Well, how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the 4th.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Oh, he makes the catch! And tackled right after the catch, but the offense is now in the red zone.
Well, a big part of the reason, Chris, we've seen this offense be able to build a lead is because of the way they've mixed up the run with the pass. Back-to-back plays, positive yards. I love that they're keeping an aggressive mindset, even working with a lead.
Here's a quick throw off the play fake. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going, and it's a nice job of the defense to prevent a big play.
Grinding away with a running game. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
Offense thinking touchdown, not field goal, facing a 3rd and long from the 20-yard line. Dropping back. It's back. The receiver makes the catch. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. And it's good, right down the middle.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Turn starts inside the 15. Brought down at the 29. That's where we'll start the drive. First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. That run moves the ball across the 35. The Gators will crank up the tempo.
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
On the run, he'll let it go. Oh, the pass is picked off. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, they're rewarded for going to this nickel package, getting more awareness on the field with that 5th defensive back, and a nice job of coming up with this interception.
And here comes the Miami offense back out on the field. They settled for a field goal last time out. They're looking for the end zone here, no doubt. One man in the backfield didn't get the football. Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the corner. They'll stop him for a loss. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Looking to throw. It's back. On the move now. Oh, they trapped him for a sack. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Fires it to the wideout. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to work the clock and preserve this lead. And the Canes will line up to boot it away. That's a rough drive for the offense. Punter comes on and boot it away. And he lets it land, and it'll just bounce out of bounds. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up the 16. Play action here on 1st down. The pocket breaking down. He's going to take off here. It's a nice game. He'll move the football up to the 27. The clock is still running. They've got to get set quickly. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Jackson. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, Chris, just like this in the 4th quarter, you're working this 2-minute drill. It's a 1-possession game. Every single time you can get first downs and out of bounds. That's exactly what you do to want to move the ball down the field and eventually put it into the end zone.
On under pressure, just lets it go. Just flings it out of bounds, and pass rush closing in.
And that's just a great job by this defense of affecting the rhythm of this offense. These guys are in go mode here in the fourth quarter, trying to come back to win this game, and the defense is meeting the challenge so far.
Looking to pass. It's Lagway. Moves out of the pocket. Looking to scramble now. Slides down to avoid the tackle. They move the 6. They'll hurry to the line here on first down now. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Wrapped down the middle. It's Jackson. And he'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
Ooh, that's not good. They didn't move the football an inch. And more importantly, look at the precious time it's ticking off this clock. They better pick up the pace if they're going to win this game.
He'll throw it now. Short throw complete to the tight end. He was a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him. Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Nearly intercepted there. It was almost the ball game. But it does set up fourth down.
Fourth down now, and defensively, you know you're just asking these guys to make one more stop to seal the victory.
6-point game. The offense is out there trying to convert on this fourth down. They need to convert. He'll drop back. Looking deep to the right side. The pass is incomplete. That's a big stop with his defense on fourth down.
Boy, as a play caller, you save this play for this moment. Under 2 minutes.